there any mention of the Evrevrav? I can't even pronounce it, but it's like this group of Egyptian converts that are apparently ruining the Jewish nation or something.
I just mentioned it 2 minutes ago with the
Oh,
mixed multitude.
that's the mixed multitude?
Yeah, I mean that's what Erev Rav means. Erev means mixture. This is why I say that the root of the word Erev,
Oh,
but the
okay.
root word of Arab is mixture. That they're a mixture of different peoples. So Erev Rav means mixed multitude. It's in Exodus chapter 12. So it shows that blood means nothing in our religion because probably the vast majority of people walking around today are a descendant of this mixed multitude. Now, Rashi brings on one medrash that they were the ones responsible for building the golden calf, but that's just a medrash. There's another medrash that says they were the best and the brightest of Egypt, which, I mean, Rashi's medrash seems to scapegoat the Erev Rav to blame all the problems of the Jews because the Kabbalistic idea is that Jews can't do no harm. So
Oh
they,
yeah, that was my next question.
yeah, no,
Like your two favorite rabbis, they always talk about the Evrevrav.
yeah, no, they call me Erev Rav.
Oh
They
yeah,
call,
I actually have seen that. Yeah.
yeah, they call anyone who they dislike an epithet, a derogatory term from biblical days. There's a prohibition in the Talmud. Now, I don't know if they know this, but you're not supposed to link anyone alive today with any biblical tribe. You know how some people say, well, this person's a Molech. Why do they say this? Because in the time of Sanherib, who was the king and ruler of the Assyrian Empire, their tactic every time they would conquer a nation is that where they would displace people across their empires to in some way keep mutiny down. And because of that, no one could claim to be an actual descendant of any other tribe. I mean, this is how the Samaritans supposedly got into the land of Israel. In Halakha, but they don't call them Samaritans, but they call them Kutim, because a Kuti is a Kuthian. So they're supposedly like implants or transplants, but that's an actual halakha that these guys obviously don't know exists. But anyways,
What do you think about the Khazars? While
uh,
we're on this subject,
I'm pretty convinced that the vast majority of Ashkenazi Jews probably have some sort of Khazar connection.
are you Sephardic?
I am a convert. I converted 25 years ago. I mean, I might have Jewish blood, but my mother's like maiden name is Pinson. But it doesn't impress me to have Jewish blood.
No, I agree.
Um, yeah. So
They say
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen the genetic evidence. Look, I do think they descended though from like 308 people. Like the theory that they're the most bottlenecked population. I mean, you could say what you want. Like I always thought that like I don't know. People say like, oh, all Asian people look like Asian people, all white people look the same. I always thought they looked different, but when I see like an Ashkenazi Jew like me, I'm like, oh God, that could be like my cousin.
right, have
when
Turkish features, but there were two studies on this, by the way. There's one
I
study
wouldn't say
that
they have
claims to
Turkish
disprove it,
features.
and there was another study out of Hebrew University that says the exact opposite, and that Ashkenazi Jews are descended like from the Khazar or Khazaria. So I don't know what to believe. It's hard to believe any study when the study's been politicized. Okay,
But does it even matter if they I don't know
not
have
from a
a
religious
covenant?
perspective. So
Yeah,
it doesn't matter from a religious perspective. It does from a secular one because the
yeah.
indigenous claim is a secular claim. It's not a religious one. No
Oh
religious
yeah, to Israel, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think I think the Israel claim is kind of ridiculous. I think everybody should have just gone to America and America should have accepted them, but
oh
that's
well,
just
I
me.
mean, should have accepted them. I mean, they did come to America, and America didn't accept them. I mean, they were, I mean, actually sent back.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, that probably makes sense. I think that in terms of keeping Jews safe, Israel, from that perspective, I think has failed in that mission. So, what it behooves them to do is redefine their existence. I mean, say, okay, we may have started off with this in mind, but now we're trying to make a desert bloom. We're